Greetings, family, friends, and survivors. These are the original tires for my cat. It's got the rim guard, 14 ply. Couldn't find them anywhere, trying to finish the job. So we bought a tire locally that we could find. And because it's narrower than the original cat tires when we're running the Loegering tracks, it caused the track to climb up on the sidewall. Even though this is double walled with a rim guard, it tore that out, and it's been that way probably 4 or 5 years. And they were just getting low and not a lot of traction, and you could run a Staub through that pretty easy, even though they're 14 ply. Yeah, it was just time, and we haven't been able to run our tracks since we blew the sidewall out. So today the cat gets new feet. We've got a new European design, and there's less room in between the lugs for a big sharp rock or a Staub to go through them. They're 14 ply with rim guard, and they're wide enough to run the Loegering tracks again, which is all the difference in the world when you're picking up a big log, 50 plus inch fresh pine or fir log, 16 to 20 feet long. Gets heavy, and having the extra 700 pounds of weight down on the bottom really helps. But for now, we're going to leave the tracks off unless we absolutely need them. Right, Dad?
Right. Why mess with them? We don't have to have them.
Yeah, the tracks have a wear factor. It's not, the plates are fine, but just like any crawler, crawlers have trunnions and pins. Trunnions that fail if they're not greased often enough, and pins wear and have to be turned. Well, we could turn all the pins on our tracks one more time, but they're getting thin. So pins and plates is about $750 to rebuild the tracks. But they'll work for what we do. We don't do this for a living anymore. It's just kind of a hobby. And so hopefully these will be the last tires that we buy. It's got a real deep lug. And they are heavy. So I think with new tires, it's time to pressure wash the engine and probably the radiator. The hydraulic fan has a small leak, and you can see the dust collects on the radiator. So I need to roll the cab back and pop the radiator up and do all of that and pressure wash it out and clean the air filter again before it goes out on another project. Would be really wise. Been a good machine. Kind of my opinion and Dad's opinion on skid steers, since we've used all the other brands and owned a case. It seems like Cat stayed out of the market for 40 years. Didn't build one at all. And then when they finally did build one, that was a game changer. There was no reason to buy anything else. And if you've ever operated equipment, there's a lot of good machines. John Deere's a good machine, but there's just nothing like the Cat. And the universal joysticks that are in here are the same joysticks that they have on a 235 excavator. And this has got a computer and a Canon plug where you can actually take the boom off of this, pull it up and pin it to an 8-foot mow board. And it's got a motor grader attachment where this becomes just the powerhouse. It becomes the drive axle for a 30-foot long mow board. Or you can put a backhoe on it. And so this is the one that has the fully enclosed cab. It's got the windshield wiper, and it's all in glass. It's a heated cab, and you can put all these different kits on this machine. That's the beauty of the 246B. All right, enough of that. You can tell I'm biased. Have a blessed day.